guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Hazel. I'm a mum of two, a little girl who's 5 called Amber, a little boy who's now 11 weeks old called Logan. I'm going to do a slight review, my personal opinions on some nappies I've been trying with Logan. I did, when I had Amber, just stick to Pampers brand, but this time with the load of reviews out there saying that other brands are a lot better and a lot cheaper, I thought I'd give it a go for myself. So on this one, because it's now currently in size 2 nappy, I'm going to give you a review on the Pampers size 2. These are from 3 to 6 kilograms or 6 to 13 pounds. They are the premium protection newborn. I'm going to do Aldi's own. I haven't got the bag for them, unfortunately. I got rid of them. I'm going to do the Loopy Loo, which are the Lidl brand. These are size 2s as well. And I'm going to do the Little Angels newborn. All these prices I've seemed to find is that all of these nappies all range in different prices. You've got some that are more expensive than others. Some contain more nappies in the pack than others. It all just depends on your budget and what kind of brand you're looking for. But first of all, I'm going to do the Pampers. What I liked about the Pampers is that they are nice and soft. They have got the little wet indicator, if you can see, which is yellow. It does change colour when they are wet. Each one has a little pattern at the top. These do change depending on size. They have got the little tabs at the side, so they're easier and they're a bit more extendable for the baby. And what I really do like is the yellow tabs that they have. These are excellent on a night when you change them and you're slightly bog-eyed or you're trying to do it in the dark, not waking everybody up. They are a lot easier to see as the yellow tabs because you're not trying to feel around for them. They are nice and soft in the middle. I have found with these ones that I really do like them. They fit really nice. I've not had an issue with them yet, really. In the newborn size 1 nappies, we did have a slight issue with the tabs that kept breaking, but apart from that, they've not had an issue. I mean, I used them all through Amber's when she was in nappies. The tabs, when you pull them off, though, originally are not right sticky, but as soon as you stick them on the nappy, they stick, which I find absolutely amazing. So if you accidentally catch the skin with the tabs, it's not going to pull at the skin or anything, which I find really good. I do find these ones really absorbent and really soft. We've had no leakages. We've had a few poo explosions in these ones and not had an issue. It's managed to save it all in there. So that's like my number 1 at the moment. The next one is the Aldi ones. Now, I do like the design at the top. Each one's slightly a different design. This one's a bunny. It has got the wet indicator, but when I put these on Logan, I did find that this wet indicator sort of smudged out, whereas with the Pampers one, it just stayed in the line, you could tell, whereas this one, it seemed to smudge out blue, which I didn't quite like, and the nappy seemed to turn a bit yellowy, which would a bit, ugh. They've still got all the tabs and everything like the other ones do. I have found that these tabs are white, which are a nightmare when it's dark. When I'm not trying to wake my partner up, when I'm trying to change his bum when he's woke up for a feed, and trying to find these white tabs is an absolute nightmare. You can't find them. I have to put a light on to try and find them. I have found they are very, very sticky. When you're trying to pull them apart, as you can see, it's pulling this part of the nappy. I've had a few of these where I've pulled them and they've got a hole in the nappy, which isn't ideal. I mean, I have still used them, but it's not right ideal. Once again, they're not sticky on your skin, which is very good. They do stick around the nappy. I do like the idea of the white ones though during the day, because if it's really warm out and you're wanting to strip them down because they are too warm and you're in a park or anything, you can just put the tabs on and it doesn't really look like they're wearing a nappy. It could be classed as like a strange pair of shorts, I'm presuming. But apart from that, they have been alright. I have noticed though, these bits round that go around his legs have been really tight. They've left red marks around his legs, which I'm not right happy with. And the bit that goes up the front, they've left him red. Now, I thought it was because of the way he was laying, because he likes to sleep on his tummy when we're there. But then I've done it during the night where he's on his back and they're still giving him a red mark, which I'm not right happy with, so don't think I'll be using these again. I'll be using them up. I have found they have been quite absorbent though, so we've not had a problem with wetness. We've had a few poo explosions in there as well, but it's all held in. But I'm not right happy with the fit of them. But you compare them with the Pampers, put them side by side, they're exactly the same size, so I'm not too sure why these ones don't seem to fit as well as the Pampers. But that's just my view. Right, the Lidl. Now, I did really like the Lidl ones when I first started with these. I find them really soft on the outside. I like the middle, it was really soft in the middle. They've got the wet indicator, which I think actually most nappies do have the wet indicator now. I like the fact that the top bit don't really have a design, it tells you the name, but I have found that there's blue and green and pink. Now, to me, he's a boy. I really don't want to be putting a pink band on him. I mean, I know he's only a baby, but I don't really want to be putting pink on him. So they could do with maybe taking the pinks and the blues out and just leaving like greens and yellows and stuff that are more unisex. I do find the tabs yellow, which I absolutely love. They are really sticky, like the Aldi ones. Not as sticky though, even though this one seems to be really sticky, this one. Oh, I do like that. The yellow tabs are excellent for the night time, which I absolutely love. I have found once again that these are slightly tight around his legs. Even though when you actually compare the nappies, this bit on a nappy, when you compare it to like a Pampers, if you look, it is slightly wider. So I'm wondering if the middle bit, these are slightly tighter. It does seem to be wider. They do fit quite nicely. They are a bit bulky, I find, and then obviously they get bulkier when they get wet. I have had a few leakages with these. I've noticed that at the top, when I've changed him, his clothes are slightly damp, so I've had to change his full clothes, which is ideal on a night time especially. I do like the price of them. They are very cheap for what you're getting. I'd probably get these if I was to say maybe go on holiday or something, and then if I didn't want to bring them all back, I could just leave them in the hotel. So I'd probably get them for that, but for everyday use, I don't personally like them just because of the leakage. I want my baby to be secure in his nappy. I want to, if I'm going on a long journey, I don't have to worry about him being wet when he's in his car seat or his pram. But the softness of them does, it is really good. I do like the softness of them. I just don't like the idea of the leakage in them. Right, and my last one is the Little Angels. Now, I didn't really want to try these after everything that happened with them, that they recalled them all. I think it was last year or something. But I thought, well, they've recalled them, they've changed them out, let's give it a go. I do like the price of them, they are priced. I do like, I have to say, the yellow bag. I do like that. They really do stand out. They are quite cheap to buy, which I do like. And you seem to get more for your money, especially with the Lidl ones and the Aldi ones as well. Pampers are more expensive, but it's up to you what you want to buy. These are as soft, I found. The outside I find rough. I don't really like it. The inside, however, I do find to be quite soft. They don't seem to be as poofy, these in the middle, as some of these ones. These ones seem to have a bit more bounce, so do the Aldi ones. Aldi ones feel really thick compared to every other ones. The Pampers aren't really that thick. They are quite thin. But these ones don't feel right thick. They're really thin and they feel a bit flimsy to me. These have got the white tabs. I hate the white tabs. I wish they could just change the colour of the tabs to a colour you can see easily. They must forget that mums or dads do get up in the night and they change bums, and white tabs are not easy to see. Anyway, I do like the idea that they've got the little angels at the front. They are unisex in yellow. They never change the design, which I like because you can use them for boy and girl. They've got the tabs at the side to make it easy to put on, which I do like. They've got these bits for these legs. Some of them I have found have got a bit tight around his leg. Others haven't, and I wonder if that's just the way we've put it on. I've not had no leakage out of these ones. I am quite impressed with the fact that they do hold quite a lot. I have some poo explosions in these ones as well, and they do hold. There's not much give in the leg bit. There's not much to it. Whereas with like the Pampers have a massive bit. They have all that for you to put around the leg. So I've not had a poo explosion out in this. I've had a few close calls with it where it's got right to the edge, and then I've been like, oh, better change him quick. Whereas with the other brands, I've not had that problem. It could have had a poo explosion, and if I haven't noticed it straight away, it's been alright. But with the little angels, I feel like if I don't notice it straight away, like if I'm in the kitchen having a cup of tea or getting a biscuit or something, and he's had one, if I don't change it straight away, then I've got a bit of a problem. Whereas with the other brands, I feel like you could nip upstairs, for instance, to get your wet wipes before you have to clean him up and before it's everywhere. But with these ones, I do feel that you need to do that rather quickly. I mean, they've all got the wet indicator, which I absolutely love. Some of them do work better than others. I have found that I do like the wet indicator on the Pampers and the Little Angels. These don't seem to smudge, they seem to be right on cue. I mean, it does a little bit and it does change colour, which I do really like. So, in a whole, I think I like all the nappies. I wouldn't buy the Aldi ones, obviously, because they're made in red, and to me, that's not good. I prefer him to be normal colour and have a lot of protection. I wouldn't buy the little ones because I found that they leaked. I'd probably buy them ones to take on holiday, because you constantly change them on holiday, getting in and out of the swimming pool, getting them out of a swim nappy, putting them in a nappy. So I'd probably get the little ones just for holiday. The Little Angels I do like. I'd probably get them if there were no Pampers available, but if I have my choice, I will be going for the Pampers. I absolutely love them. I had no real problems with them apart from the tabs. That some of the tabs kept breaking. I did email Pampers and tell them, which they were very helpful. They got back to me and they were very apologetic for it. And I feel like they've sorted it out since. I've not had one do it since. So, overall, my personal view is Pampers have won this one. Just because of the fit of him. Whereas the other ones I've not had no problem with. I just think, for me, it will be the Pampers that I'm going to buy from now on. Right, well, thank you for watching. I hope to see you again really soon with the next video. Please do subscribe. Click on the button down below. Also, click on the bell and you'll have an update of when we're doing our next video. And see you soon. Bye.